What's up, and welcome back to the Picogram podcast, everyone's favorite podcast about a joke about John Jones failing a drug test. We're back from a UFC in Abu Dhabi, so they always put on for these Abu Dhabi cards. Dana White likes to show off for Turkey, so we'll jump into this, break it down. I enjoyed it. It was a great card, probably better than the UFC pay-per-view that we paid for last week, but we won't get into that. We'll get into this. So let's hop into it. We got first fight of the night, two big boys, Marcus Budai and Martin Budai and Marcus Buchecha. Marcus Buchecha. So we had a lot of questions about Buchecha coming into MMA and then the UFC. He's if you don't know, world-renowned jiu-jitsu artist, probably was the best heavyweight jiu-jitsu artist on the planet for a little bit, but that don't always translate to MMA, so, kind of had a sloppy-ass heavyweight fight. Buchecha's relatively good shape, but he gassed out. Budai is, looking at him, you would not say he's in good shape, but he held, his cardio held up, and, kind of just used what little more fight experience he had. He did get taken down quite a bit. He did almost get submitted kind of here and there. By the time that Marcus actually got him down, when Martin was tired enough to go down, he was too sweaty. So he just, and if you've seen this guy, he is a fucking mess on the front end. He's rotund. But was overall good fight. You got anything to add to this one?
No, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Memes going around about it because the Marcus Buchecha guy, jiu-jitsu legend apparently, dominated. And then Martin Buday said he started fighting because he liked the video games.
Hell yeah. Bet good enough reason as any, I guess.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's any good at the games.
I don't know, but he said that that was his inspiration for fighting, was playing the video games, and he loved them. So we got the gamer versus a jiu-jitsu nerd, and the gamer won.
This is what happened, dude. I don't know if you know this, but Martin Budai trains with Tom Aspinall, so that probably is what etched him to the victory of this. Not saying that, it's not like Tom's going in there and having 15-minute wars and slugfests and slipping in and out of jiu-jitsu and shit like that, but I'd say just the training aspect alone and the confidence really helped him. We'll see how far Marcus Buchecha goes. The heavyweight division is always, up and down, kind of hilarious at some points, but whether or not it takes him to the top, I don't know. If you've seen, his striking was just not great. He left his hands down a lot. If this guy was fighting like a Derek Lewis, you might as well just cash out pretty early on that one. So, he's got a long fucking way to go. Kind of reminds you of a bigger Rodolfo Vieira, just a guy who came in hot off jiu-jitsu scene, bunch of wins in jiu-jitsu, just doesn't translate to MMA all the time. If I was him, I would strictly work on just wrestling. Wrestling or striking, but really just need fucking wrestling, dude. If you could take it, he goes for a single leg every time. And most jiu-jitsu guys are the same fucking way. They just go for a single leg, straight up takedown. Looks like a dog trying to hump your leg and pulling you to the ground, or they just pull guard. Yeah, if he had like Bo Nickel, pedigree wrestling, which would be hard to have, that accolades of jiu-jitsu and be a fucking world-class wrestler, but if you could somehow mix those together, you'd have a Khabib. You have another Khabib. And that's where he shined. If you remember watching Khabib fight, that was his bread and butter. He was good at taking you down, and then once he got there, early in his career, he was a layer. He'd lay on you, but towards the end, he was finishing people either with ground and pound or submissions. But either way, that was a long time on the big fat heavyweight fight. We'll move on. Oh fuck yeah, this fight, dude. Muhammad Yahya and Stephen Wynn. Okay, so I have a lot to say about this fight. Jason Herzog needs to be sat down and ask him what the fuck he was seeing when he saw Muhammad Yahya get knocked down 6 fucking times in a round. And not even just knocked down, like a regular fighter would get knocked down and then, maybe catch themselves with their hands. This guy looked like that Amazon driver that jumped downstairs and clapped his head on the fucking awning, like just straight to the back. That is how that guy was falling down. It's hard to, at some points, hard to watch because, the fight was stopped just from his eye being so swollen from just getting just the cleanest just punches right to the face, man. Just straight up 1-2. That backhand of Stephen Wynn is nasty, and he just cut through like butter, dude. Boom, right to the face, and he would just fall back. And it happened. I think he broke the record. I think he's 7 knockdowns in one fight, if I remember correctly.
He's broke a couple records. Not just for UFC, but I think he broke a verdict record for most scored round or whatever, highest scored round ever in verdict.
That's awesome. Ironically, in the real judging that actually matters, that affects these guys' pays, none of them gave him a 10-7 round, I don't think. If you go back and let's look at the...
It doesn't show fights that didn't go to decision.
It only goes to MMA decisions. They are very literal. Yeah, there wasn't any any judge gave him a 10-7 round for what I would call just a total ass whooping. For 2 rounds straight, I think it was the going into the third they called it because his eye was swollen shut. But man, Stephen Wynn looked good. I don't know if Stephen Wynn looks good or if Muhammad Yahya just is ass. I don't know, dude. He's 0-3 in the UFC, and he's from Abu Dhabi. I think he is the only guy from Abu Dhabi in the UFC. He's had a rough run. Abu Dhabi guy that can't win in Abu Dhabi probably needs to hang it up. And that's pretty much all I got to say about that. Yeah, total ass whooping from Stephen Wynn. Loved that fight.
He got a $50K bonus for the
Hell
most
yeah.
knockdowns.
As he should. All right. Well, good Stephen Wynn. I hope you get something cool next. Next fight, Ibo Aslan, Billy Elkina. Boring as fuck. Shit fight. How many punches? God damn. 80 and 68 in a fucking 3-round fight.
I think these
Billy shot
next 3 fights were all kind of
just ass. Yeah. The Mandahibas fight and Tabitha Ricci. That was a finish.
It wasn't actually a bad fight.
It wasn't a great fight. It was a lot of clinch, laying on each other in the fucking on the cage. And then from that, Tabitha Ricci put a nasty elbow in Amanda Hebus's face, right in her eye. I don't know if you've seen that, but it was like elbow to the fucking eye. It was nasty. Nasty.
And then this fight,
Davey, boring.
They just it was like the Derek Lewis and Francis fight. They were just kind of a little afraid of each other. Kind of just
both dudes are good. I don't know what really went on there, or what the fuck was going on. Yeah, maybe they respected each other too much. Maybe I don't know. Just both these dudes usually show out, so it was kind of a stalemate. Maybe they're too similar. That happens. Their records are almost identical. So, it's, could just be a weird matchup. But, yeah, usually Dangerous Davey Grant usually brings it.
He did throw more.
He did throw a lot more.
I didn't expect that over 100 because, when I was watching the fight, it just didn't seem like they were doing anything.
They were bouncing around a lot, yeah.
Two people.
All his punches were significant punches.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
it's crazy.
Hell yeah.
Only 3 wasn't.
Yeah. That's all the ones he landed.
Yeah, every punch he landed was significant, but every punch he threw, only 3 wasn't significant.
Yeah, which that don't make any sense.
It don't either, no.
Like, you were throwing a significant strike and missed. That doesn't make any sense. Next up, Muslim Salikov and Carlos Leal. Muslim Salikov, dude, what the hell? He is still doing it at fucking four. He's another
Yeah, that one.
40-year-old.
That was insane.
Yeah, king of kung fu. Yeah, just did work, bro. Showed up for work that night. Looks good. Probably, realistically, a fraud check for Carlos Leal. Carlos has looked good. He's a real buff son of a bitch. Like he looks in shape, almost like a fucking like he's on some juice or something, like a little Paulo Costa. But yeah, what's his record? Well, what the hell is actor?
Bunch of
That's
people.
him right there. Look at him.
Yeah.
Yeah. See that
That's
fucking neck on that guy?
Usually shows their photo to the right here, but it didn't. So I went to images to see if we can get a photo of them. But
Yeah. I mean, he's not super famous, I guess, a UFC level fighter famous, but
it's only fought in the UFC 3 times.
yeah.
LFA, PFL, Bellator.
What got him is the win over Alex Morono. I think he knocked him. Did he knock out Alex Morono? Yeah, he knocked Alex Morono out. That's a big deal, which Alex is kind of on his way out. Alex has fucking been in the UFC for probably 20 years. So.
Yeah.
But that's a good name. Look at all those fucking
2016.
wins. 2016.
Almost 10 years. Been fighting since 2010.
Yeah, names, bunch of names he's fought. He's got a win over Cowboy. Win over Ponzinibbio. Win over lost to Buckley, but
Court McGee.
lost to D-Rod. Lost to Nico Price. Nothing to shake a fucking stick at. All names. I mean, yeah, but that's Carlos Leal's biggest win. I know we're getting off on an Alex Morono tangent here, but that's kind of what got Leal in the Muslim Salikov fight, which did not go his way because if you try to stand with the fucking king of kung fu, you're gonna get fucking whacked. Yeah, that was an alright. That was a good fight. And then the main event of the prelims was the bantamweight debut of Bryce Mitchell against Saeed Nurmagomedov. That was a real turning point for Bryce Mitchell. His career could have got really weird from there. It's already been pretty weird with the fishing with Darfur comments, but he's on the comeback. He's kind of reinvented himself. He looks good as a bantamweight. He probably should have been a bantamweight. Old podcast, if you go back and listen, when I talked about him fighting Bryce Mitchell, I've always said he's undersized. Doesn't look as thick as most featherweights, so he probably could stand to just go down a weight class and be a big guy there. He did look big. Looked good. He did get dropped in the first round pretty fucking bad. Punched right in the face, right, yeah. Or was it? Yeah, wasn't he? Yep. And then right on his ass. And then Saeed followed up with a punch on the ground. So he was hurt, and it looked about over, honestly. But he turned it around. If you were to look at these two motherfuckers and say one was had the style of a Dagestani wrestler and one has the style of a kickboxer, you would not think, looking at Bryce Mitchell, he would be the Dagestani wrestler. But that's what he did, man. That knee. Boo.
Yeah, it's such a small photo, but
man. Smart move from Saeed to play those knees because Bryce's takedowns. Bryce shines when he's on the ground smothering you and moving transition from, position or submission. That is where Bryce Mitchell shines. His wrestling's not great. His stand-up's not great. But I like the guy. I've always liked Bryce Mitchell. He's a crazy motherfucker that, a fun follow on Instagram if you are into that kind of thing. But, yeah, he won by decision, gave like a 2-minute long Bible verse or something, just shouting out the Lord. And he's on the winning track again. So that's cool if you're a Bryce Mitchell fan. So we'll see what he can do at bantamweight. Got a long way to go, dude. He did talk about how he matches up with Merab, which would be interesting, but if you're Merab, you just stand on the feet and fucking piece him apart. Merab's a way better striker. But not a bad ending to the prelims there, I will say. This is the main card?
Yep.
This is the main card. Okay, so yeah, we will jump into the main card. Nikita Krylov and Bogan Gustav, the good Anthony Smith. Yeah, I mean, just both dudes good. Krylov, old vet of the game. He's been there a while. Bogdan, he's coming up, doing work. Yeah, we'll go to Krylov's record. You already pulled up right there. Let's see what Krylov. A lot of fights. Krylov's a lot of names. He's kind of like at the Alex Morono type, where he's kind of been there, done that. Little bit of a run as of late. Let's see. He was in the UFC. When did he start UFC? 13.
Yeah, 2013.
Jesus.
Henderson
fucking
versus
Christ.
Pettis 2.
Yeah, so that's what you're dealing with Nikita Krylov. So yeah, I don't know where I'm going with this. The Bogdan guy, go to his record real quick. I like to call him good Anthony Smith. Uzbekistan might have alopecia. Yeah, he's only really lost to Volkan Oezdemir by submission, by of all things, which is fucking insane. Which that could have just been getting caught off guard. But yeah, this guy is doing work, man. He's a lot every time he fights. It's a stoppage here recently. Jesus, he hasn't had a decision since 2016.
His only decision.
His only decision. So yeah, this guy fights, some shit's going down, and it's usually not him going down. So this guy's got a pretty high ceiling. He's really good at striking and fucking submissions, and just really just hits fucking hard. And it's kind of what he got Krylov with, just plain and simple. Fucking knocked him down, jumped on him. Just Krylov got knocked down, kind of shelled up on the ground. Bogdan jumped on his back, just started fucking ground and pound in the face, and that was pretty much all she wrote. Bogdan, though, he's good, man. We're going to see. He's going to get something good next, which he's already been getting good dudes, but we'll see. God, he was supposed to fight Johnny Walker last. They got canceled. Lucky for Johnny Walker. This fight was okay. Ezu Amabayev and Jose Ochoa. A flyweight fight that was... It was back and forth enough. But Amabayev just better. Ochoa is like a stand and bang kind of guy. He's on his way up in the flyweight division, kind of like another Josh Van. But Amabayev just, I mean, he's got 25 fights. The dude's 10. So I mean, yeah, that's just kind of how it goes. Just used his superior brain in the thing. He had Shavkat in the corner from Kazakhstan. He's from Kazakhstan too, so you know, out there fucking doing Borat's work. And yeah, I don't know what to say. Just it's a flyweight fight to decision. So as much as good as you can get out of that. Next up, Shara Bullet Magomedov and Marc-Andre Barriault. Man. I'm going to try not to talk too much shit about Shara Bullet right here, but to be honest, it feels like they are just handpicking fights for him, and it is not going great. He barely made it out of that fight, dude. If Barriault was, you know, had any more killer instinct, he would have really finished that fight. I mean, there's a point in that fight where he punched Shara Bullet in the face so hard that, like, his fucking one good eye went crossed. His nose is crooked. There's blood smash, you know, just everywhere. He's got his hands up, like, just backing against the fence, not knowing where he is. And, dude, I mean, it's like, I don't know what Barriault was thinking. He really had the upper hand. He was doing good. And then he kind of just let it go, man. I don't know. Like I said, he didn't really go for the kill enough. What's the numbers on this fight? Let's see the numbers on this fight. Yeah, Magomed's output just crazy. Barrios got 2 of 6 takedowns. Probably had a lot of control time if find it, which is not important, but I know he did. He was on top of him a little bit. But if this fight wasn't in Abu Dhabi, I don't think Shara Bullet would have. Well, I take that back. The verdict scorecard had it all for fucking Magomed. And I don't know, man. Like, it's weird when a guy's going backwards the entire, which he's a defensive fighter, so I'm not gonna be a moron and be like, yeah, he's running away the entire time. But it really didn't look like he was, punishing Barrios or anything. Like, just kind of seems like Barrios couldn't get the fucking job done. Go back to those numbers real quick. Let's see the. Is there any knockdowns from either guy? I don't. No. Neither knockdown from either guy. Which, again, crazy because, like, the biggest moment I remember from that fight is when Andre just fucking cracked him with a, straight right to the fucking nose, cracked his nose crooked, fell back into the fence like a drunk guy. Just hurt, man. Hurt. But just didn't happen. I don't know. I don't know the ceiling we got for Shara Bullet. I think there was a meme going around, Bisping saying that he, should fight Izzy next. Buddy, that ain't gonna go good. Izzy will smoke this fucking guy. He's fun. He's dangerous. He's a character. He looks like a pirate. But again, I think they're handpicking these fights for him, and it's still not going good, man. Like you're gonna see this fucking guy get knocked out, dude. When he starts getting tired, his defense is not. I mean, he is pure footwork. And as soon as you remember what Michael Venom Page did to him, dude. MVP, like, I don't give MVP enough credit. We're like always talking like Patricio Pitbull and fucking Michael Chandler and shit. We always forget about MVP. That's the best fighter to come from fucking Bellator. Hands down.
Yeah,
hands down. Sure. And that motherfucker's like 38, 39 years old. And, he technically struck the technical striker. So, I mean, it's not... That was the numbers on that fight? Go back to that real quick. Again. Let's see that. So against MVP, dude. Yeah, that's crazy looking at the numbers, right?
Yeah, that's insane. Yeah, that he won a decision and didn't even have more.
Yeah, but damage is what really won it for him. And
he didn't
MVP,
throw more, but his statistics better. 58%
to 49. Yep. 57 to 43 over significance. And he shot for 1 takedown. MVP shooting for a takedown. Who would have thought? Yeah, man. I like Shara Bullet. I was really excited to see him finally come to the UFC because he was like an internet sensation. I remember. Do you remember when he before he was in the UFC, people were like editing fucking pictures of him to like look way more buff than he really was? Because I mean, he's a scary looking fucking guy. He's a ginger fucking. I don't know, dude. Fucking Osama bin Laden motherfucker. Dude. He's just. There it is. Yeah, like in that picture. Like, I don't know why you would do that, but they were like editing pictures of him to look more shredded than he was. He looks like Weird Al in the Amish Paradise video. But yeah, dude. I mean, like I said, I don't know how that ends for Shara. He keeps getting more hurt, and he's a good dude. He's a cool guy. I don't want to talk shit about him too bad. Like I said, I started off by saying I don't want to fucking dog him too much, but I don't know how this ends. If we put him in there with a guy who knows what they're doing on the feet, kind of like MVP, where like you can take advantage of like a guy who can't see out of one eye. Like that's kind of like a fucking pretty good piece of information that you should probably base your fighting camp around. Anyway, I don't know. I think he needs to. I don't know what to even tell him. I don't even know if I had advice. I don't know what I'd say. Like, he's kind of set in his ways and his style. He's always going to be a bounce around kind of guy, and you can't change the fact that he can't see out of one eye. So if what happened to Yaya happened to Shara Magabev, he'd be completely blind. So I mean that. I don't know. Like I said, it's gonna end weird with him. Next up, Peter Yan and Marcus McGee.
Damn.
Damn, we were kind of getting down on Marcus McGee over the last couple, months to getting leading up to this fight. I've knew about Marcus McGee. I've always liked him. Really started, keeping up with him on this fight, and man, I really thought he was going to pull something off. Really was just an experience issue. I mean, he did not look as comfortable in there as Peter Yan. Peter Yan, slow starter. So I mean, McGee. What's the go the numbers? Let's see. Yeah, dude, Peter Yan's output's insane. 202 punches. Go to the MMA decisions. Did anybody give the first round to Marcus McGee? Because Marcus came out hot, but he looked a little too. Yeah, he won. Okay, so
if he would have just
I'm not off on that.
One more round.
If he could have just pulled it together at the end there. Like I said, but Jan's a slow starter, so that kind of I think Jan statistically loses the first round about every time. But yeah, just got on. Jan got more comfortable. McGee, he looked way too excited to be there and was kind of herky-jerky, kind of almost shaken and kind of, very, very reactive to everything that Peter Yan's doing. And it was a lot of clinch fighting. Peter Yan's got a signature fucking trip he does from the clinch. So, I mean, you know how that's going to go. He's just going to he's going to take you down in the clinch. So that happened a couple times. Flipped him over, with that little hip toss fucking trip he does, inside trip with the clinch. Wouldn't count Marcus McGee out. Still looked good. Still made Yan very aware of what's going on. Made Yan, be careful in the pocket with this guy because his straight 1-2s, they hurt you. And he hit Peter a few times and, really gave him something to think about. But Peter Yan's Peter Yan. I mean, he's former champion. He's a fucking nasty motherfucker, dude. He's just good. And that's, yeah, he'll always be top tier. I don't know if he comes back to beat Merab, but, maybe. I doubt it, though. Merab's going to run that division until he's done, I would imagine. Until he says, you can have it. But, yeah, just crafty shit from Peter Yan. Like I said, picked up as the fight went on. Really used his boxing in the clinch and fucking took him down. Blah, blah, blah. Good fight. I like Marcus McGee. Marcus McGee will be back. All right. Last fight. Robert Whitaker and Renier de Ridder. Actually went back and rewatched this fight again today. Because it was a close fucking fight, dude. Those numbers don't really tell the story of how that fight played out. But Robert Whitaker has not really lost a step. He, if anything, is getting better. His 1-2s and his in and out movement is something that's like second to none in that division. But that don't matter when you're fighting this fucking weird, lanky ass fucking Dutch motherfucker, dude. What a goofy bastard. I love him though, dude. I can't get enough of this guy. The way he fought Whitaker and won is fucking astonishing because he does not ever block his head. He, if you look, just sticks his head straight down, if anything. Sticks his head down when he's blocking punches, sticks his head down when he's going for takedowns, sticks his head down when he's swerving to the side, he sticks his head down doing anything. Honestly, he's looking at the floor a lot of the time. And the fact that Whitaker didn't like kick him right in the fucking head when he did that is crazy. But it was a lot of Whitaker staying on his feet because he knew that DeRitter wanted to grapple, and you seen it when he did get him. DeRitter is a big motherfucker, dude. He is the ex-light heavyweight champion of one, and Robert Whitaker is an ex-welterweight. So when you're standing at welterweight next to a light heavyweight, you really can see the fucking difference, and he just looked way bigger, dude. Which Rob's a small welter or middleweight. I've always thought Rob's a small middleweight. He's just at 6 foot tall, and but he's strong. He's a beast. But that helps him be quick. He's way quicker than all these middleweights. You kind of seen it with Ranier, because RDR had a reach advantage. He's obviously way taller, and he did use his reach advantage. And when he would jet in, he would knee Rob. He would do jumping knees, which is very powerful move, and not a bad idea if you don't care to grapple, because what's the worst going to happen? Is he going to grab your fucking knee, or he's going to block it, or he's going to grab it and try to take you down? Yeah, he's kind of hoping he does do that. So, yeah, DeRitter on the grounds, he's a bad motherfucker. On the hands, he's weird. He's like a DDP. He doesn't, like I say, he doesn't block his head at all. Type in Robert Whitaker versus DeRitter. Let's just see if we could find a picture or something. Just type in versus Robert Whitaker at the top there. Because, I mean, it's not going to take someone who's, that fucking in tune with striking to just see that this guy leaves his head open all the fucking time. Here, all these pictures of him whooping his ass. He's looking good. So, yeah, I can't. Yeah, that's not great. Yeah, that's kind of, yeah. He's got a bad habit of, which a lot of grapplers do this, but what I'm really referring to, okay, see this one down, okay, the big one you're at, the one in the middle on the first, right there. Over all the way to the right. The one that's blown up right here, all the way to the right. Keep going to the right. Okay, now go down. Right there, that picture. Click that picture. He's got a bad habit of like pushing away, and grapplers do this a lot. Like they don't put their arms up and really cover their face. They're like more of like apt to like put both their hands out and try to push you away or push down the arm. They think they're gonna catch your arm mid punch and push it down, and that just does not fucking work. And I think they know it doesn't work, but it's like a common. It's like burnt into a grappler's head to try to push or grab your arm. Because like in grappling, that's good. Because in grappling, Robert right there will be going for a grab to try to take you down, and pushing the arms down would be the correct maneuver. But when somebody is jolting at your fucking face with a punch, you are not Muslim Salikov, the king of kung fu, and going to punch his fucking hand and Wang Chung your way out of this shit. He's going to crack you in the fucking face, and it happened a lot. And DeRitter had to really use circle movement to not get fucking really cracked. And I say that to say that I see that a lot with DDP too. DDP does the same shit. Like they try to push you away instead of really blocking. DDP's a little better at it, but RDR is one of the worst offenders I've ever seen of this technique. And who am I to say don't do that? But that's like one of the things, like with his hand up like that, dude. I mean, if Rob would have just went for that punch, waited for him to push with his hands down, and just came up with a kick, it's lights out, dude. I mean, it really is over. And see that one down to the bottom right there, all the way at the right. Like, see how he's like got his legs up? Like they put their legs up and their arms up to try to push you away. It's ridiculous. But he won. So, I mean, I can't really dog him too bad, but he did get hurt. He got dropped. There's a picture of him getting dropped right there. Rob had to fucking pounce on him, and nighty-night, motherfucker. Yeah, dude. I mean, look at the pounding he's doing. Shit, son. Look at the one all the way to the right there. Right under the one blown up. Yeah, look at that, dude. That guy won that fight. That's insane.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I did forget about that. How he had him on the ground and was
Just
scary.
bashing him, bro. But yeah, RDR's good, man. We'll see how far it takes him. It would be a fun match with like him versus Hamzat. That would be a fun match, just to see what the hell happens there. I will say for RDR, I don't know if you've known this, but he's only been in UFC 9 months.
Yeah.
He made his debut, yeah, last November. He's had 4 fights. Yeah, he's 4-0. 4 stoppages, I'm pretty sure, right? We'll look it up, but
Yeah, I think the first one was a decision. No submission. Yeah.
no, yeah, he's finished. No, besides the last one, yeah, duh. But yeah, these guys, he's good, man. And if he was to go on to fight DDP, it's gonna look like fucking Daffy Duck and Bugs Bunny fighting out there. It's gonna be, dude, it will be the most tomfoolery you've ever seen in that fucking cage. They may just run straight into each other head first like the Juggernaut, like 2 rams, just fucking doink.
Knock each other out.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like a Three Stooges fight.
It would look like the Three Stooges. Yeah, RDR's good, dude. It'll be fun to see where he goes. He's on the right path. He just beat a former champion. Said Whitaker's still got it. He's just a little undersized to really be like as damaging as he used to be. And he's never really been that damaging. Go to Whitaker's record real quick. Let's see. I know he's got a few stoppages, but not many. And like I said, he's really just faster than these guys. He's one right there. He's got Ikram Aliskerov. KO lost by KO to Izzy. So yeah, his biggest knockouts Ikram Aliskerov.
No, was it Derek Brunson?
Derek Brunson, but that's but that's 2016. So I'm talking about like after his but you're right. Yeah, I'll count those. But I mean like after the Yoel Romero run, after the title run, like he's not really. The dudes just keep getting bigger and bigger. Didn't even knock out Kelvin Gastelum, which might be the smallest welterweight or the smallest middleweight there is. I mean, that motherfucker's 5'9". So,
5'9".
He's the most is he? Yeah. He is the most undersized welterweight there is. Has a hard time cutting weight, I'm guessing. Went over Marvin Vettori for Whitaker. Still got it. He's lost to Chimaev and De Ritter in a row, so he's on a 2-fight skid, but one dude's about to fight for the belt, and I'd say De Ritter's right there to fight for it too, so that's nothing to hang your head up at Rob. And Rob, he's been talking about retiring, so honestly, that was a big part in me picking against him too, is just once you start talking, I'm like, well, I'm with Dana, dude. Once you start talking about retirement, it's probably that time. But all in all, I'd give it if I was to rate it, 7 out of 10, which is what I gave the pay-per-view. It's right there. Probably way bigger names on this Abu Dhabi card and way more like implications. I always say if I like to chime in on if I think that these fights had any fucking significance on future of the top divisions, the title picture. This one did. This put RDR in the title picture, if you ask me.
For sure.
Maybe Peter Yan back in the title picture.
It was a good showing for Bryce Mitchell and bantamweight.
Was a good coming out party for Bryce Mitchell. Go back to that real quick. Was this the one that Aaron Pico was supposed to be on?
Yes.
Damn, we missed a good fight there.
I think that got
Evil Ev.
rescheduled
No, he's fighting Lerone Murphy now.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that's
Aaron Pico's fighting.
next card, August 16th.
Yeah, good. What's Lerone if ranked? So this is a good fight too. I kind of like this. Honestly, even better for Pico.
6. Says right.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
right there.
so this is right. It's still right at the top for Aaron Pico. If he was to win, it puts him right up there, man. And Lerone Murphy, he's right there too, dude. Look at those wins. Barboza, Ige, Emmett. And those guys are a little, say what you will, but with this run he's going on, he might be the first black guy that Volkanovski ever fights. And he's tough, dude. He's undefeated, ain't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. One draw with some guy's name I can't fucking pronounce. Zabira. Oh, I know that guy. That's one of Khabib's guy. Yeah, Zabora Tukurov. That's the guy that got fired for jumping and rushing the cage with Khabib.
Yeah, his last fight was 2023.
Ironically, might have been the only guy that got in trouble from the UFC for doing that.
The other guy did too. There was two got fired. Khabib got fined.
Conor got fined.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dumbest way to get fired from the UFC.
Shocked he's
Fucking
not
turf war.
fighting in Khabib's promotion.
Did he get fired? Go back up there. When's the last time he fought?
2023.
So I guess they brought him back.
Gone for 2 years. Came back.
Because that shit
lost.
happened probably 2019 or some shit. It's been a while since that's happened. So yeah, they would have had brought him back. But I do remember he got in trouble. I think he did get suspended or fired or some shit. Not really see when Conor fought Khabib. 2018. So yeah. God, we talk about Conor every fucking episode, so I lay into him. But God, dude, what a fucking
Did you see the
dude? He
photo
was so good,
that
dude.
popped
He was
up
so
when
good.
I searched him? I don't know why this makes me laugh.
It's fucking stupid. Looks like he's on an episode of Peaky Blinders or some shit.
Oh my god,
Man, you want to love the guy, but I mean, shit, dude. Conor McGregor, the fighter, is the man. Conor McGregor, the person, is something else, dude. I wouldn't say the man. Yeah, all right. That's the wrap up of that card. I don't have that. I got one current event. You got anything?
not really.
Yeah. All I got. Do you want to talk about Tony versus fucking Salt Poppy?
We can't.
Man, what the fuck is combat sports come to?
So I don't know if you know anything about this Salt Poppy guy, but he was like a
YouTuber?
TikTok guy. He
Where
would
does the salt come from? What's the salt poppy?
So-
he puts salt on shit?
Yeah,
Like,
so like he would do like a video of him like eating food, but before he would eat it, he would like sprinkle salt on it and rub his hands together.
Oh, okay. I seen him do that. Not one of the videos. I just seen him do it referring to this fight. I already
Yeah,
thought there was a
that's-
salt poppy guy. What about the dude that wore the stupid sunglasses that was like 4 foot
He's
tall?
named
and he-
something else. He has I don't know his name, but I know who you're talking
It's
about.
salt pop, I thought, right? Did this guy rip off this guy's name too?
I don't think so. I think this dude is Salt Poppy.
Type in guy that wears sunglasses and sprinkle salt on steak. It's gonna bring it up, dude. There's only one guy that does that. He owns his own restaurant now,
Yeah.
and it's like they serve you a solid gold steak, and it'll come out and for like $1,000, they'll put fucking salt on it for you. Probably tastes like shit, I have to imagine. Ain't nobody want that much fucking salt on their steak.
This guy.
Yeah,
Salt Bay.
what's his- Salt Bay. Fuck. Yeah. That's who I thought he was boxing.
That's who you thought he was boxing?
At first, yeah. Then I seen some Asian guy and was like, that's not him.
That's not him.
Yeah. Supposedly that guy is like 5'4" or some shit. Salt Bay. But this guy, okay, no, this is Salt Poppy.
What the fuck is that photo?
God, it looks better than he did over. Look at the one second row to the left, and he's got titties. He looks like titties from fucking Ultimate Fighter.
Let's see. You see his face he's making right there? That's what he got famous for.
Yeah.
Literally, this
Oh,
video right
no.
here.
If this fucking guy knocks out goddamn Tony Ferguson, I'm gonna fucking smash my TV.
And they're fighting in that Misfits boxing league that is KSI's. So it's already gay.
Not a fan of this, honestly, but this could be the win that Tony Ferguson needs. I think he's gonna fuck this kid up, honestly. I don't know. Who's this guy? Who's this guy fought? Has he got?
He's only fought in that Misfits league. I'm pretty sure.
Type in boxing highlights. Let's just watch the video. Let's just bring up a video, mute it. Let's just see if this guy has any fucking chance against our boy Tony Ferguson. Because Tony looks good. Now he did do like an interview where he was like shadow boxing and he kind of looked like a retarded or something, but he. You know, he's not used to just shadow boxing. He was throwing elbows and shit, and it's like, dude, you're boxing. Quit throwing elbows. Get through this naked gun ad right here.
So, you guys probably ain't going to see this video. It's probably going to be blacked out for you guys, but...
Yeah, we're going to have to hide this. But I just want to see if this guy has any salt to his poppy. Oh, this is his first fight? Oh, my God, they had the fucking, like, symbol. Or one's YouTube, one's had a TikTok symbol. Oh, my God.
That's what it is. It's
fucking stupid.
It's a social media boxing event. It's just like what, it's where, Logan Paul got his start. And
Yeah.
Jake Paul. Yeah, them both. When they did a boxing match against the KSI brothers. And then this is what was spawned after it. Is this like influence boxing league?
So far, this guy hasn't really thrown. Okay, so I haven't really seen him throw punches. He's kind of just grabbing a lot, dude. If you clinch with Tony, get fucking ready. Oh my God.
Man, I hope Tony pulls a fucking what the fuck's his name? Darren Till.
Says he's gonna head kick him.
Yeah.
And Tommy Fury backed out like a pussy.
His dad made a statement saying like it's unprofessional to even joke about it and shit like that, you know.
Don't even joke about really fighting my son.
Yeah.
That just goes to show you boxing's so fucking. It's made for pussies,
Stupid.
dude.
Okay. I don't want to get off of a tangent too much here, but we could just slide.
Go ahead. We got plenty of time. We got 10. We got 10 more minutes.
When we went on the UFC's official website for De Ritter, at the fucking bottom, dude. This is on UFC.com.
Canelo Crawford.
Don't miss it.
Fucking...
Buy tickets on the UFC website for this boxing match no one cares about.
Yeah, forcing it down your throat.
I fucking hate it.
It's kind of like the other night when the BMF fucking the pay-per-view was on. The Usyk fight was on too. I don't know if you heard any of that.
Don't care.
But
I mean, you could talk about it, but that's just what. That's just.
No, I don't want to even talk about it.
Didn't know. Don't care.
What I was getting at is I didn't. Do you remember seeing Dana White at the BMF, or was he at that fucking boxing match?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I don't remember
think
either.
so.
It's not important, but I'm just saying, like, they keep trying to fucking merge them, and they keep trying to talk about boxing, and we don't care about boxing. If we wanted boxing, we'd watch boxing. We know it exists. It's a very limited version of what we want to see.
I can't remember if they put the belt. If he put the belt on
No,
Max,
it's Lil
no,
Wayne.
Lil Wayne. Yeah, I don't think he was. I think you're right. I don't think he was there.
Maybe type in Max Holloway win against.
That's not what I wanted to do. I just wanted to look at the card itself.
Because yet, dude, I'm tired of hearing about fucking boxing. I don't care.
I don't care. If I gave a fuck about boxing, I wouldn't watch UFC. I'm not like this fight guy, like I'm not like every single aspect of the fighting game I love. You know what I mean? I like MMA because it's
There it is.
mixed martial arts.
Max on the bottom getting the belt put on him. I do not see. Is that Dana in the back? I do not see Dana.
No, that's DC. Remember, DC had that fucking Joker suit on.
I bet he was at that fucking boxing match. And you're gonna put on a fucking pay-per-view with no real goddamn belt on the line and not even show up? Okay, I can almost guarantee if he wasn't there at the boxing match, he was watching it on his phone in the fucking crowd.
I don't know if this has anything to do, but it says this was a viewing party at the 8 Lounge, and there he is.
He is not at the fucking 318. He's with the fucking Nelk boys, which I'm tired of seeing the motherfucking Nelk boys.
I don't think those
too.
are the Nelk boys, but I get you.
That's the Nelk. Is that not the Nelk boys?
I don't think so, no.
That's exactly what they look like. A bunch of fucking Nard dogs. I don't even know who the fuck the Nelk boys are.
Like I said, they're just a media
YouTubers.
group. Yeah.
Because it's this month that I could even see their face and know who they are. I've heard about them for years and couldn't pick them out of a crowd.
Yeah, seen a whole thing too that was talking about like they just need to stop with these random ass influencers. It's not helping their brand. That's the Nelk boys. It's not helping their brand.
Maybe I couldn't have picked them out of a crowd. That's the Nut Boys?
Yeah.
See, I'm wrong again. I couldn't have picked them out of a crowd. That's not what I thought they looked like.
There's also this guy, the one in the middle. He's the one that Dana likes the most. He's like a gambler too. So him and Dana go and gamble together all the time and stuff. And he's like the one that Dana likes the most. And the other two are just there. But
what'd they get famous for?
They are like in the YouTube game. That's just
doing what? Like Mr. Beast shit, or what are you doing?
I can't remember.
Are they the guys that threw shit off the top of roofs and
shit? No, that's Dude Perfect, I think. I don't know. See, it's hard for me to know because I didn't watch these guys. They're like
who would? I don't even.
They're
know.
my generation of like YouTube when I would be watching it as a kid, but I didn't watch these guys. They were like, I think they were friends with like the FaZe group and shit like that. Like just like content house people, like what made the Paul brothers famous. Is just being fucking douchebags on the internet.
They look like a bunch of douchebags on the internet.
They're a bag of douchebags.
Pack of douchebags.
But back what I was saying earlier though is like Dana White needs to stop like promoting people like this. It's not helping at all. It's not. It's all it's doing is kind of like just like making it worse. Like I don't think anybody that watches the Nelk Boys. I don't want their fans. Yeah, like I don't know anybody that watches these three guys, and is like, oh, I'm gonna watch UFC now because they fucking were at the UFC fight. You know what I mean? They're like clout chasers and shit like that. I don't get it. And then like Nina Drama too. Like he just they post her constantly, see her posts all the time. I don't give a fuck. I don't know why every MMA page I follow's got to repost her fucking videos because I don't care.
She's an industry plant, dude.
I don't care. And it's just every time I see it, it makes me sigh and fucking moan, and it's like, God damn it, dude. It's like the same thing with the boxing. It's like I don't give a fuck. Stop pushing it onto us. I want MMA. I want MMA news. Stop pushing this fucking useless shit.
Yeah, I'm tired of people that like don't know or talk about fighting to promote it and try to be there and talk about it. Like I don't care. And the shit Nina does is so fucking stupid. I don't give a fuck about She's playing board games with him and shit. Like, I don't
Yeah.
care, dude.
Asking
Like,
them dumbass questions that no one
I
gives
mean,
a fuck
shit.
about.
It's cringy almost. I mean,
It is.
maybe some
man.
people are into that. Like,
They're just trying to hit
I don't
some
know.
fucking niche on TikTok or whatever to get
Yeah, it's like
3
TikTok
more
shit.
fans
I don't use
that ain't
TikTok.
gonna ever watch it again.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's like trying to create an audience that no one asked for, or it's not really going to exist.
I don't know. I miss old UFC.
Yeah.
I miss the old
the
UFC,
golden days.
man. Yeah.
I do too. Those are the good old days. Back at like the height of the like Cormier and Jones feud.
Yeah.
Man, those are the days. You had a
Didn't have
cokehead
no-
fighting for the belt.
Yeah, dude. Didn't have no fucking
Couple
stupid
of 'em.
influencers talking about it. Didn't give a shit about the fight other than just fucking how much they're getting paid to talk about it.
True. I got a free backstage pass.
Yeah. Awesome. I'm glad
I'm here
to see
with
you.
Shara
fucking-
Bullet. We're gonna
Yeah.
see. Let's let him listen to Baby Shark and see if he can remember the words. Like, who gives a fuck, dude?
What the fuck is it? What is going on? It's so annoying.
We're on like a tangent right now that's like kind of blowing up in the MMA because like I've heard a bunch of podcasts talking about it, and I think Brennan Schaub kind of is the one that sparked it because he's the one that brought up he's tired of like just the worst fucking journalists
Yeah.
that they put like
There's not been
in the
a
crowd, essentially.
there's
Like,
not
just
a
ask the dumbest
single-
questions.
MMA, like, it's funny because I guess we're technically trying to be MMA journalists, but there's not been a single MMA journalist that I've liked other than MMA Guru. And I've only started liking him recently. I didn't like him before until we went on that Mighty
Yeah.
podcast. And then I actually got to, like, see him and interact with him in a different environment other than his own, and I started to like him. But I don't like any of them. I don't like the Bloody Elbow group. Is that what they're called? No, Morning Combat.
Mortal Kombat, yeah, Luke and
Never,
other guy.
never liked
Nah, I
them.
don't know too.
Ariel Helwani.
MMA on
hate
point.
him.
Hate Ariel, yeah.
I hate
Fucking
him, dude.
shit starting
hate
asshole.
the fucking shit comes out of his mouth. Like, it's just.
He is just do shit for a story, trying to break news, trying to be. He's clickbait. He is if clickbait was a person.
For sure. But yeah,
Him
MMA
and Chael
on point.
Sonnen, which I like Chael, but yeah, MMA on point. I'll always shout them out. They're the
Yeah. We'll go back to Chael after that. But yeah, MMA on point is the best ones, and they're not even there. I don't even think they get a fucking. Where's their
No.
seat? Why don't they
I-
get to fucking go to the fights?
I think they're based out of the UK, and their biggest like star, if you will, is Tommy Toehold, which is technically a cartoon. So I guess I get it. Like I don't know if he showed his face or if he's ever. Let's blast him out. See if they show Tommy Toehold's face. He's always a cartoon. Let's see if we can pull it up, because I've never seen his face. Tommy Toehold. Second one right there. Yeah, he's a cartoon. Hilarious if you've never seen him. That's funny. No. Down there, that's Joe Schilling.
Do you
Hell
think
yeah.
these are
I
just
like that.
all of his posts and stuff?
Yeah. That's awesome, dude. Don't let him see your face, because I like you as a cartoon. I wish I was a cartoon. I wish we would have thought of that. If I had any talent and could animate shit, we'd be cartoons.
We're gonna use the fucking VTuber software to
The
become VTubers.
Studio Ghibli fucking shit.
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah. Anyway, not important. We can't find his face. Good. I'm glad we couldn't. I honestly regretted saying it right when we started doing it, but I didn't want to go back on it. I don't want to blast him out like that, but
yeah, he's the only one that, like, I see a video of, and it's like I'm not angry to watch it. But everybody else, I just hate their takes on stuff. I just hate the fucking way they talk.
which is
about
crazy.
it.
That's what we're doing, because there's probably people that's going to hear this and think the exact same shit.
Yeah,
And I-
probably. Yeah.
And I understand.
But
I don't
we're
know
not
what we're
getting
doing.
fucking paid to go and sit
We're not
at the
getting paid at all.
fucking ringside and fucking, like you said, ask goddamn Charlotte Bullet to listen to Baby Shark. Like, what the fuck? Like, we're not doing.
If anything, we're like a bad Amazon review, because I'm paying for this shit out the ass if I may. And you're going to get a fucking review of it from me if you like it or not. you don't have to listen to it, but I'm gonna put it out there. And if you don't want to pay $87 for it, I understand because you're probably right. But we'll do it, and we'll let you know how it goes.
Yeah,
We'll
we're actual fans. We're coming at it as a fan.
I'm a
watching
fan.
it.
Yeah.
We're
It
watching
consumes
it.
my life, honestly. Every weekend, there's an entire day dedicated to the UFC. And, I mean, it is 8 hours. I'm clocking in a shift to make sure I try to watch all this shit. And sometimes go back and watch it again the next day. And, yeah, I try to pay as much attention to it as I can. And just kind of break down for people that maybe didn't watch it or kind of want a funny take. We kind of have a cynical view of shit, so we kind of crack jokes. So that's kind of where we're coming from. But anyway, this took a weird turn. We didn't have a lot of prepared for this episode, so we went all
There
over the
wasn't a
place.
lot either to talk about. Either.
There
Like,
wasn't.
the fights
no.
were kind of. Some of them were A lot of them were good, but there still wasn't a
A
lot
lot
to
of them were
talk
good.
about 'em.
But you know, when you're watching Salt Poppy highlight videos, you probably ain't got shit going on. So we're going to end it right there. And I do appreciate it if you've listened this far. I got to quit saying that because it sounds pathetic. But if you liked the episode, thank you. And we'll come back next week, hit you again with some bullshit fight reviews. And until then, we appreciate it. We're out.
It was non-intentionally